Number 20 of my Let's Play of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm D. DeVos, the Blue Hedgehog. Last time we had to rescue Natty and also spoke to Mr. Bickle's friends. And based off the information we got, we're in grave danger. Let's go meet Poppy, because she has some information about the centaurs.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Yeah.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Uh-oh. Interactive cutscene. Uh-oh. This is not good.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Why would you call Poppy a little witch?
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling
yeah,
to
but you're trying to kill us is what you're trying to do.
To slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Yeah, I think he's just being an asshole.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Sure thing.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Yeah, which we're gonna follow up with Poppy on that later. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead... Let's do Sebastian's mission next. Yeah, let's go do Sebastian's mission next. I've kept him waiting for too long. We'll probably go there and start that mission next episode. If only my Twitch was working, I would have had all of this mission done. But no, my Twitch wants to be a derping, or my internet wants to be a derping hyena. Whatever, I'm fine with it being recorded as it is. But before we do, any of that, we're gonna go play a game of, go play a game over here.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Hi, Grace.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, let's see what kind of obstacles we're gonna have.
Accio. You didn't see that. What a remarkable shot! Accio.
That's 100 right there, kids. Don't hit my ball. Aw, you dick. You dickish.
Impressive.
Well, I'm gonna win no matter what the score, what this last score. 200.
Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested.
Hey, GG. You played a good game, honey.
Well done. Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Mm-hmm. Alright. That's Summoner's Court. Match 3. Done.
Family's hour is getting too long.
On second thought, we're gonna actually save his mission next episode. Alright, looks like we're going the right way. course, they're celebrating the December holidays, you can tell from what you're seeing. Yeah. I'm really not looking forward to the Sebastian mission, to be quite honest with you, because there could be some bad blood. So, yeah. After we talk to Natty, then we will finish up this episode of Hogwarts Legacy, so... At least we're back on the school campus. Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic. Your dueling skills are quite advanced.
Yeah, but I got one more opponent to do, which we're actually going to complete the Summoner's Court matches. I don't know why why I'm salivating for whatever reason.
Students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun.
Because you act like an asshole. That's pretty much obvious, Peeves.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Yes, we will.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Yep. And I believe that mission is done. Yep, it is done. Alright. And And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of Hogwarts Legacy this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I want to thank you guys a lot for joining me for this awesome episode. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you haven't considered subscribing yet, I highly recommend you do so in order to keep up with some wonderful content coming out in the near future, as well as future episodes of your favorite games coming out throughout the rest of this weekend onward to the next. On behalf of Natsai, Ashley Graham, and all of our friends at Hogwarts, I'm Dean DeVoles, the Blue Hedgehog, signing out, and I will see you guys on the very next episode.